So it's been a few hours since Jin Dahad Arch Tempered version has dropped, and boy oh boy, it's a long fight, not a super difficult fight, but it did change the armor meta. The armor on it is not bad, but there's one particular piece that is amazing. That would be the waist. The waist of the armor actually comes with 3 agitator, 2 bind resistance, and a level 1 slot. The reason why it's amazing, because you can get 3 tier 3s on other armor. I mean, we have what? We have our Shiwu helmet. We have our Shiwu greaves. They both give 3 tier 3s. The greaves give, 2 in decorations and 1 on the armor itself. And the helm gives 2 in the armor and 1 in decorations. Has to be, transcended, but nonetheless. So, Jin Dahad Shard Coil Y is what's going to allow us to actually take the set that we had before, which was our Shiwu and Anjanath and Gogma armor, and it's going to allow us to go from that to a new armor. So we're going to keep the Shiwu helm and greaves because we want Protein Fiend. We're going to keep the Gogma mail, which is the chest piece, because again that goes towards Protein Fiend. And then we also need the Shiwu set bonus on our weapon. So that gives us the 4 pieces for Protein Fiend 2. That means every time we eat a steak, supposedly you can eat a burnt steak and it does the same thing, but I use well done steaks. Eat a well done steak, 3 minutes of plus 30 attack. Straight plus 30 attack. That's excellent. We are then going to switch out the Gogmazios Van Braces and the Fulgur coil. So the Van Braces and the coil were both for, Fulgur's set piece, which was Second Wind. It gives us a slightly larger stamina bar. I can't talk tonight. It's almost 1 in the morning again. It gives us a slightly longer stamina bar, which allows us to keep maximum might up a little bit longer, a little bit easier. But we're going to change that out. And we're going to go to Jin Dahad waist and a Raidao sand braces. The new version. The Raidao and the Jin Dahad are both pieces from the Arch Tempered versions. The reason for that is that gives us Lord's Soul, which is Guts or Tenacity. Now, each one of those gives us 1 point towards it. We need three total. So you're going to have to roll on your weapon. You're going to have to roll Shiwu's and Lord's Soul to get this set. I have it on 1 switch axe currently. It is a fire switch axe element augmented from when I was testing things. I do believe attack is the way to go with switch axe, but depends on how much element you can get on. I believe they raised the cap for Title Update 4, but I still don't know that it's going to overtake Power 5. So in that case, it would be better to go with attack focused switch axe rather than an element focused switch axe. I'm trying to currently roll, these two skills on a blast switch axe because I figured that'd be a nice happy in between, or possibly a paralysis switch axe, which would be nice as well. But if you remember from the last video, the skills that we got from our other set, which have you people that are running Gore and Lord Soul, we're actually doing less damage than this set. This set has the ability to do much more damage, with the exception, I did make a minor error in the last video. Might Pill, which is the one that lasts for 20 seconds, that I did say in that video I wouldn't be using on a regular hunt unless a downed monster, because it only lasts 20 seconds. You have to sheath your weapon, eat another one. It's annoying. It's not really doable. Like, even speedrunners don't do that. So, with Protein Fiend, it does not stack. So Might Pill will not stack with Protein Fiend. I don't know if it has other skills that it won't stack with. Also, Might Seed does not stack. However, Demon Powder and Might Seed do not stack together. And Demon Powder and Might Seed are the same thing, except for Demon Powder gives it to a small group of people if you're surrounding. It's like a little area of effect kind of thing. Whereas Might Seed does not. So it's better off to take Demon Powder in most instances anyways. But it gives the same boost for the same amount of time. So, you can still use Mega Demon Drug. You can still use Demon Powder. That's the same. So if you were going to use Might Pill, then Gore with Lord Soul actually does beat out these sets, because it's 25 extra raw. The problem is, ain't nobody doing it. So this is still the better set. If you're not using that for either set, you're still getting more damage with this set than you are with Gore and Lord Soul. Now this might change. I don't know how that set is going to do, Gore and Lord Soul is going to do with Jin Waste. I don't know if they're going to use anything other than Jin Waste, but it might change theirs up a little bit, but we're still ahead. So what we had last time with the meta, or I don't know that it was meta, okay? I have no idea if it was truly meta. It's the strongest set that I've found. And if you found something different, please let it in the comments. But what we had was Crit Boost 5, Crit Eye 3, Handicraft 3, Attack Boost 1, Adrenaline Rush 5, Weakness Exploit 5, Agitator 3, Maximum Might 3, Speed Eating 3, Peak Performance 2. Was not a huge fan of that. You could also run Resentment there. Either one will work, but Peak Performance works better with Adrenaline Rush because you want to be dodging things, not getting hit by them. Same reason why I didn't run Counter Strike. What's that skill called? Not Counter Attack. Yeah, Counter Strike, because it requires you to get hit or take damage. So that's why we weren't running that. But it also has Aquatic Oil Silt Mobility 2, Stamina Surge 1, and it came with 4 set skills. I'm sorry, 4 set skills. Came with Shiwu, Fulgur Anjanath, Gogma Apocalypse, which is Gogma material, and Buttery Leathercraft, which is Affinity Slide. Really great. Really good. Great set. And like I said, it does just straight up beat out in raw damage Gore with Lord Soul. But no one else is talking about it. No one else is talking about it. But when Jin Dahad came out, we changed that. We now have, wait for this, Crit Boost 5 still, Crit Eye 3 still Handicraft 3, and Attack Boost 1. That's the same. We have Adrenaline Rush 5, we have Weakness Exploit 5, we have Agitator 5, Speed Eating 3, Maximum Might 2, which is not a problem that we don't have it maxed out, and you'll see why. Bind Resistance 2, Evade Extender 2, Adaptability, Aquatic Oil Silt Mobility, and then we have the set bonuses. We only have 2 of them now. We have Shiwu's Protein Fiend 2, and we have Lord Soul, which is Guts or Tenacity. So the reason we do not need Maximum Might up to the last level, we have Weakness Exploit maxed out, we have Agitator maxed out, Crit Eye 3, so right there, between Agitator and Weakness Exploit, you have between 45 and 65 affinity. Crit Eye, you have 12, so at worst, you're sitting at 57, plus Max Might, you have another 20, so you're looking at 77. And if you are hitting weak spots with Weakness Exploit, you get another 20%, which would be 97. But right around the, I think it's the high 70 range, is where you want to be, switching over from Crit Eye to Crit Boost, which is why we have that maxed out rather than maxing out Crit Eye itself, because the extra 8 affinity is not going to help us nearly as much as the extra 15% damage. But we have all those skills maxed out with Shiwu's Protein Fiend 2 and Lord Soul. Lord Soul gives us an extra 10 attack on top of our, other raw attack. And it gives us the ability to survive 1 lethal hit. It does lower our defense until after that lethal hit's taken, but it boosts defense and resistance afterwards. With the added extra Weakness Exploit or Agitator, it is worth it. So the last set that we had, we went with Weakness Exploit over Agitator. Now we can max them both out, and the extra points that we get in Agitator, which gives us, gives us 8 extra points of attack in Agitator while the monster's angry, obviously. Where Peak Performance, which we dropped both points of, gave us 6 total if you don't get hit. I like this much more. We also get 8 more percent affinity back. So we lost 10 affinity from Max Might, but we gain 8 back. Now, uptime for Max Might might be a little bit higher, depending on your playstyle. However, we're not looking purely on playstyle here. We're looking at what is the best thing you can make. And in terms of that, I need a better charm, because the charm I have is where I get the handicraft. The handicraft is, or the charm is 3 handicraft, 1 weakness exploit, and a tier 1 weapon decoration, which is where the 1 attack comes from. I believe, from what I've seen, something like 3 attack, weakness exploit, and a 1 tier weapon deco is available, and that actually puts this set even further over the top. Although you will be sharpening quite a bit more, because we are going with the assumption that you're taking 5 augments in attack, 2 EX, and 3 level 3 attack for Gogma augments. If you didn't watch the last video, I did go over that. As far as we can tell, you cannot have more than 2 EXs of any particular group. You can have 5 EXs on your, weapon, but only 2 can be attack, or 2 can be affinity, or 2 can be element, or 2 can be sharpness. If you roll more than 2, the 3rd one, or 4th one, or 5th one, anything after 2 will not ever go to EX, from what we can tell. That's what I've read online. That's what I've had, experience with, that I cannot get, a 3rd EX for any particular stat. So yeah, go out there, make this set, have some fun with it. It's not, a bad set, because we have, again, crit boost, crit boost 5, crit eye 3, handicraft 3, attack boost 1, adrenaline rush 5, weakness exploit 5, agitator 5, speed eating 3, maximum might 2, bind resistance 2, evade extender 2, adaptability 1, aquatic mobility 1, and then the 2 bonuses. Now you do need this, the decorations. You're going to need a critical jewel 3, a critical jewel 2, an expert jewel 3. You will need a tenderizer, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 tenderizer jewels, 2 max might jewels, 2 challenger jewels, which is agitator, and a tier 1 attack jewel. Plus you need to roll the talisman to get, a better, whatever your best roll is. And then you can add adaptability, which is what I did. You can add Gobbler, which is what I did. Just to top off Gobbler. And it just makes it super comfy then. With your evade extender, it's super nice. You could also switch out some of the attack skills for something else. If you don't feel like you need all that tenderizer or the challenger, or heck, even the maximum might, switch it out to evade, your evasion jewel to get evade window or something like that. Help you out with your adrenaline rush boost. But this here set was the best one that I found that I could put together. Again, I need a better charm, talisman, and I need some better rolls on my weapon. But this should still beat out Gore Lord Soul sets. You can go against what everyone's saying and play something that doesn't get playtime. The Shiwu set does not get playtime. I don't see anyone running it, and it's a shame. It was really bad, but if you can transcend the head and the legs of Shiwu, it becomes very good. So get out there, take a look at that. If you did like the video, please consider liking, subscribing, leaving a comment. All will be much appreciated. And we will see you guys next time. Bye.